Down the street, there's an official air car in front of the Markham's house. Our borough has had entirely too much attention from the officials in the past few weeks. Em bounces out the door of her treeless house. Did you hear? She asks, excited. The officials are gathering the Markham's things. Patrick has been transferred to work in the central government. It's such an honor. And he's from our borough. She frowns. It's too bad we didn't get to say goodbye to Kai. I'll miss him. I know, I say, and my heart aches. And I stop again under my stone, pushing back against the weight of it being the only one who knows what really happened this morning. Except for a few select officials. And even they don't know that I know. Only 2 people truly know what took place, that I didn't take the red tablet, me and my official. I have to go, I tell Em, and I start moving again toward the air train stop. I don't look back at the Markham's house. Patrick and Ada gone for good too. Have they been assigned aberration status, or a quiet retirement somewhere far from here? Have they taken the red tablet too? Do they look around their new place with surprise, wondering what happened to their second son? I'll have to try to find them too, for Kai. But right now, I have to find Kai. There's only one place I can think of to look for information about where they might have seen him. On the ride to City Hall, I keep my head down. There are too many places I can't look. At the seats where Kai used to sit, at the floor of the air train car where he set his feet and kept his balance, always making it seem easy, natural. I can't bring myself to look out the windows at all, knowing that I might catch a glimpse of the hill where Kai and I stood yesterday, together. When the train stops to let more people on and a breeze wafts in, I wonder if the strips of red cloth that Kai and I left there flutter in the wind. Signal flags of a new beginning, though not the kind we wanted. Finally, I hear the announcer's voice calling my destination, City Hall. My idea won't work. I know that the minute I stand on the steps of the hall for only the second time in my life. This is not the place of open doors and twinkling lights that welcomed me, invited me to catch a glimpse of my future. In the daylight, this is a place with armed guards, a place of business, a place where past and present are locked safe inside. They won't let me in, and even if they did, they wouldn't tell me anything. They might not know there was anything to tell. Even officials carry red tablets. I turn back, and there across the street I see possibility, and my heart flutters. Of course. Why didn't I think of this first? The museum. The museum is long, low, white, blind. Even its windows are made of frosted white opaque glass to keep the artifacts inside safe from the light. City Hall across the street has tall, clear windows. City Hall sees everything. Still, the museum might have something for me behind its tightly closed eyes. Hope quickens my step as I cross the street, gives me strength as I push open the enormous white doors. Welcome, says the curator, sitting at a round white desk. Can I help you find anything? I'm wandering, I say, trying to look relaxed. I have some extra time today. And you came here, the curator says, pleased, puzzled. Wonderful. You might want to try the second level. Some of our most popular displays are up there. I don't want to draw too much attention to myself. So I nod and climb the steps, their metal echo reminding me painfully of Kai's feet on the stairs at the station. Don't think of that now. Stay calm. Remember coming here the time in first school before Kai came to the borough? Back when we had time to consider the past, before we went to second school where all that matters is the future. Remember walking into the dining hall in the basement of the museum with the other school children, all of us so excited to be eating somewhere new and different. Remember Xander's bright blonde head among the rest, the way he pretended to listen to the curator's speech but kept making jokes to the side so that nobody else could hear. Xander. If I leave him here, will another piece of my heart be torn away too? Of course it will. A sign points to the Hall of Artifacts, and I veer right, suddenly wanting to see the display, wanting to see where they put all those things they took. Perhaps I'll see my compact, Xander's cufflinks, Bram's watch. I could bring him here one more time before we leave for the farmlands. I stop in the middle of the hall, realizing that none of those things are here. The other cases are still crammed with artifacts, but the new display is nothing but a long glass case, huge and empty. A sign in the middle of it, printed in lettered words that look so different from Kai's cursive, reads, "Additional artifacts coming soon." A light from above illuminates the sign in its empty, cavernous case. The sign could last forever in this sealed and pristine environment, like the scrap of my dress from the match banquet. but I've already broken the glass. I've already given the green away. I've made my choice. I'm already dying without Kai here, and now I have to make sure I live to find him. I realize that our artifacts will likely never make it into the case. The sign is the only display there may ever be. I don't know what they've done with them. Now I know for myself that there's nothing left. I walk down the stairs into the basement, where they keep the glorious history of Oria Province, where I meant to go all along before the chance to glimpse what was lost distracted me from what was found.